Hello friends, welcome to UGC EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Mirza Alim Beg, Department of Economics, Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi. Today we will discuss technique of computing the composite score for assessment of socio-economic development, social well-being, human development, quality of life, agricultural development, agricultural productivity, infrastructure development, etc. are all multidimensional concepts. Each of these is combined performance or effects of depending on the varying nature of different attributes, their units of measurement also vary. For instance, computation of Human Development Index as per UNDP involves combining the performance of GNP per capita, educational status in terms of adult literacy rate and gross enrollment ratio, and life expectancy at birth. The units of their measurement in this case are dollar, percentage and year respectively. It may be mentioned here that while finding out the cumulative result of these three attributes with different units of measurement, that is dollar, percentage and year, it is necessary to make them unitless by applying certain data standardization or transformation techniques. As discussed under data transformation, the standardization or transformation of data with different units of measurement, for example, percentage, number, year, monetary value, kilometer per kilometer square, number per unit area, number per lakh population, production per unit area, etc. can be done through ranking, simple ratio, simple quotient and Z value. Such techniques of data standardization help computing composite score by adding the unitless transformed values. It is very much important in geography for the purpose of aerial classification of various phenomena of multidimensional nature, as already mentioned, and to undertake phenomenal patterning based on the principle of relative degree of homogeneity or heterogeneity. With this background, an attempt is made here to apply the techniques of data standardization like ranking, simple quotient and Z value for computing composite score. For this purpose, the attributes like literacy rate in percent, proportion of urban population in percent, proportion of population in age group 0 to 6 in percent, proportion of household with electricity in percent, proportion of non-agricultural workers in percent, road density in kilometer per kilometer square and proportion of hospital beds in number of beds per lakh population have been considered at district level of the state of Assam for the year 2011. The district level data of selected socio-economic development indicators of Assam 2011 is given in table 1. These attributes constitute some of the indicators of socio-economic development. A meaningful computation of composite score combining the performance of these indicators in standard form gives us the relative position of each district in respect of socio-economic development, and choropleth mapping of the same gives the picture of spatial variation in socio-economic development in the state of Assam. Such indicators may be expressed in quantitative manner as ith, that shows a particular indicator is expression of I equal to 1 to 3 up to n, while aerial units districts are expressed as jth, j taking value from 1 to m. Say I equal to 2 represents the percentage of urban population in a particular district. Likewise, I equal to 4 represents the percentage of HH having electricity connections, while j equal to 8 represents Lakhimpur district. It may be mentioned here that out of 7 indicators of socio-economic development x 1 to x 7 as given in table 1, except x 3 all are positive indicators of development. It means x 3, that is proportion of population in age group 0 to 6 is a negative indicator. In this case, the higher value is indicative of lower development level. Hence, in the midst of a large number of positive indicators, the negative indicators should be taken all necessary care while transforming its value so that it is compatible with the values of positive indicator. Let us now consider the application of 3 different simple techniques of calculating composite score of socio-economic development level of the data given in table 1. First is ranking method. It is one of the simplest and quickest methods of computing composite score involving multivariate data with different units of measurement. Kendall 1939 used this technique for finding out agricultural efficiency in England, and Wells using productivity data of different crops. The standardization of productivity data was done through ranking, giving rank 1 to the highest productivity, rank 2 to the next highest productivity, and so on. It means conversion of the value of interval or ratio data into ordinal data makes it scale free. The composite score called ranking coefficient in this case is found out for each spatial unit by simply adding the corresponding rank values of all the indicators, for example, productivity of different crops. Here, as the highest value of an indicator refers to rank 1 and next highest value to rank 2, higher value of composite score of ranks is indicative of lower level of productivity. It can be expressed as C j equal to summation of R I taking summation I from 1 to n, where C I is composite rank value of jth district and R I is rank of an indicator of development in the state of Assam. In the present case, the rank value of literacy rate is 1 for Kamrup metropolitan district with highest literacy rate of 88.7%. 0.71%, 2 for Jorhat district with second highest literacy rate of 82.15%, and 27 for Dhubri district with lowest literacy rate of 58.34%. This you could see from table 2. But in the case of negative indicator proportion of population in age group 0 to 6, the lowest value of 9.99% in Kamrup metropolitan district is given rank 1. Least but one of 11.41% in Jorhat district is given rank 2, and the highest value of 18.89% in Dhubri district is given rank 27. It may be mentioned here that although the rank value corresponds to the absolute value for each indicator, the rank difference is same for two adjoining values irrespective of their difference in absolute term. This is considered as one of the limitation of ranking method. The composite score value, the sum of rank values of all the indicators corresponding to one district, is indicative of overall relative level of socio-economic development in a district. For instance, the composite score value for Kokrajhar is found to be 133, which is the sum of corresponding rank values of 23, 24, 17, 25, 22, 13 and 9. These values you can see from table 2. Accordingly, among the 27 districts of Assam, Kamrup metropolitan district occupies the top position in respect of socio-economic development with composite score value of 20, followed by Jorhat with 32, Sivasagar with 39 and the lowest in Kairang with 155. It thus shows a marked spatial disparity in the levels of socio-economic development in Assam. It is also clearly visible in the choropleth map. See figure 1. In fact, ranking method calculates the relativity of aerial units based on their composite rank scores. However, the inter value difference is not visible accurately in this method. For instance, the actual data value difference between the district of rank 1 and 2, Kamrup and Jorhat, in literacy rate is 88.71 minus 82.15 equal to 6.56%. The same difference we would not find in another set of subsequent rank differences. It means this method does not follow objective relative principle of data transformation to rank. See figure 1. Now, second method, simple quotient method. It is another simple but meaningful method of interval or ratio data transformation and computation of scaled free composite score. In this method, individual values of various indicators with different units of measurement are converted into unitless value by dividing an individual value of an indicator by the corresponding mean value of that indicator. It is denoted as Cj equal to x 1 by x 1 star plus x 2 by x 2 star plus x 3 by x 3 star and so on up to x I by x I star, where x I represents ith value of variable x and x I star is the mean value of the same variable. For instance, in the case of Kokrajhar district, its literacy value of 65.22% is divided by the mean literacy value of 72.25% to get a value of 0.90. See table 3. This is not only a unitless value, but also a measure of literacy value by times of mean literacy value. In other words, if the resultant value is 1.0, it means equal individual and mean values. If the resultant value is 0.5, it means individual value is half that of mean value, and if the resultant value is 2.0, it means individual value is double that of mean value. But in the case of negative indicator like proportion of population in age group 0 to 6, the individual quotient value is found out by dividing mean value of the indicator by an individual value of the same indicator for an area. See table 3. In table 3, quotient values of selected development indicators for the districts of Assam and composite quotient index using simple quotient methods are provided. The composite score value is found out by adding the quotient values of all the indicators corresponding to one district. For instance, the composite score value for Kokrajhar stands at 5.79, which is the sum of corresponding quotient values of 0.90, 0.45, 0.96, 0.63, 0.73, 0.74, 0.93 and 1.18. These values are given in table 3. Accordingly, among the 27 districts of Assam, Kamrup Metropolitan District records the highest position in respect of socio-economic development with composite score value of 15.63, followed by Jorhat with 9.03, Sibsagar with 8.65 and the lowest in Kairang with 4.88. See table 3. The spatial variation in the levels of socio-economic development is presented in a choropleth map. See figure 2. Quotient method is of course simple to calculate. Ratio based transformation is used for the calculation of composite scores of many variables. No doubt, it creates mean free platform for the conversion of variables. However, there is another dimension of variability of distribution, that is different standard deviations for different variables. It is not considered in this method of variation, in this method of variable transformation, Z score method. It is statistically a standard method of data transformation and computation of composite score involving a large number of indicators, both positive and negative. This method is also used for finding out composite score in the sophisticated principal component analysis and factor analysis. In Z-score method of computation of composite score, two steps are involved, that are transformation or standardization of individual value through calculation of Z called standard normal deviate. Z I is calculated as x I minus x I star divided by sigma I, where x I is the value of a variate, x I star is mean and sigma I is the standard deviation of the variable, and addition or summation of individual Z values to get the composite score, that is C j equal to summation of Z I taking value from 1 to n. However, in the case of negative indicator like proportion of population in age group 0 to 6, the individual Z value is calculated as Z I equal to x I star minus x I divided by sigma I to make the values of negative indicators compatible with positive indicators while finding out the composite Z score meaningfully, and the values of selected development indicators for the district of Assam is calculated and presented in table 4. For instance, in the case of Kakrajhar district, the composite Z score value of minus 3.34 is found out by adding the individual Z values of all the 7 indicators like minus 1.0, minus 0.5, minus 0.32, minus 0.92, minus 0.80, minus 0.20 and 0.40. These values you can see from table 4. Accordingly, among the 27 districts of Assam with composite Z score value of 17.06, the Kamrup Metropolitan District records the highest position in respect of socio-economic development, followed by Sivasagar with 6.47, Jorhat with 6.29 and the lowest in Dhubri with minus 6.16. The spatial variation in the levels of socio-economic development is presented in a choropleth map. This is given in figure 3. Now, let us conclude. All the 3 methods of computing composite scores to understand the relative position of different spatial units in respect of development level have their own merits and demerits. Among them, composite Z score method is statistically sounder. It may be mentioned here that one common limitation of all the 3 methods discussed above is the equal weightage has to be given for all the 7 indicators irrespective of their varying degree of contribution to the level of socio-economic development. This limitation can be overcome by giving meaningful weightage to different indicators through justification and through principal component or factor analysis technique. Thank you.